welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're one of my subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing and coming back to watch this video. So today I'm just going to go over the May warmer of the month and scent of the month with you. I'm sure that you can tell that I'm wearing the same outfit that I have been wearing in some of my other videos. That's just because I've been really behind on videos because my phone that I use to record my videos had just completely went out on me. And so now I'm just trying to catch up. So I did record this, all of these videos kind of at the same time, the same day, and just been trying to get them up for you. So just because I've been behind on videos, this is not going to be just a cold sniff video. I have actually already warmed this bar as well. So that way I can go ahead and just give you my reviews on what I thought about it cold as well as warm. I did subscribe to both Scent of the Month and Warmer of the Month for the month of May. And if you don't know how that works with Scentsy, if you're a consultant, that's just one of the perks. Scentsy allows you to get the kit a little bit early. So for this May warmer and Scent of the Month, it processed like April 15th, like the middle of the month in April. And I did receive it, in April, and it has been sitting here for some time and just been waiting for me to be able to review it with you. In the kit, you do get the brochures. So you get 50 of these little brochures. You also get 72 of the scratch and sniff stickers. And then you can, add the stickers to the brochures, send those to your customers, or you can use the bars. You get 7 of these wax bars in your kit. You can make samples and attach those to the brochures and give them to your customers, which is usually what I do unless I need to mail something. I usually like to use the stickers if I have to mail it. I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and go over the scent first with you, and then I'll show you the warmer. So again, this is the scent of the month for May. So if you purchase this in May, you will get a 10% discount. So the scent of the month is called Coconut Blossoms. The description says, waves of morning mist drift over fresh coconut and a light touch of lily of the valley. And it is considered a fresh category scent, which I was very, very happy to see, because when I saw the description of this, I was kind of concerned that the description says lily of the valley, just because we had that Bring Back My Bar that was lily of the valley, and that one was such a strong floral. I thought it was absolutely beautiful, but it was strong. So I was kind of worried about that, but I'm happy to see they put it in the fresh category, and I am happy to say that I agree with Scentsy. I definitely think this is a fresh type scent. So if you want to get the bar, you can get the bar in May for $5.40. The kit also comes with a Scentsy Pod twin pack, and I will go over that with you in just a little bit. That you can get that for $9 instead of $10 in May. You can also get it in room spray for $8.10 this month, and then you can also get the scent circles. You get a 3-pack of scent circles for $9 instead of $10 if you purchase those in May. And I'll go over the warmer with you after we go over this scent. This is my open bar that I have here that is called Coconut Blossoms. It looks like that is this absolutely beautiful mint kind of color. Now I did use 4 cubes. I used 3 cubes out here in the open concept, and then I put 1 cube in my really small bathroom in my laundry room. I just kind of put that in there and shut the door so I could see how it would do in there. So the reason why I wanted to try this bar in my bathroom is just because usually for fresh scents like this and any kind of aquatic type scents, things like that, usually I really like to warm those in the bathroom, and I just wanted to see how it would perform in there. I don't usually use those type of scents out here in the open concept unless it is, kind of springtime, summertime, and then I will sometimes. But I have so many other bars that I like to use out here that I usually stick to doing my aquatic scents and things like that, fresh scents, clean scents, anything like that, usually in the bathroom. But I really did love this scent. I was a little concerned when I read the description and I saw that the name of this is Coconut Blossoms, because if you've been watching my channel, you know that I am sensitive to coconut. Sometimes coconut can bother me, but I was happy to say that I do not smell much coconut in this one at all. So that's good, because usually if Scentsy makes a coconut bar, coconut seems to kind of overpower things, but that wasn't the case with this one. And then also the fact that it had lily of the valley in it. Usually if there's floral in a bar, usually, it kind of can also overtake a bar, but that's not the case with this one. So this is an absolutely gorgeous scent. When I smelled it on cold, I immediately thought this was strong because when the box was delivered, I could smell the scent through the box before I opened it. And then when I smelled it, it just smells so good. It doesn't smell feminine. It doesn't really smell masculine. It's a good in-between type scent. It smells clean. It smells fresh. There is a very slight hint of coconut kind of in the background, which you can smell that on cold. Just slightly there. I mean, it's barely there. And then there's also some sort of note in here that kind of smells like spring air. I don't really know how they capture that note, but it gives it that spring fresh air like that you smell. That's in here. By the picture that was in the flyer here, I'll show you that. So based off of that picture there, it says top note is morning mist, mid note is coconut, and base note is lily of the valley. I thought this was going to be kind of an aquatic type scent, but I really don't think that it's aquatic. In my opinion, instead of it smelling really watery and something beachy or aquatic or anything like that, it smells more fresh and clean, and it smells like, well, it says morning mist, but like, you know, just an outside breeze type air. It smells like a fresh air type note. It's really, really nice. In my opinion, this is a unique bar that Scentsy has created. I don't know of anything else that smells a lot like this one. There was a bar at one time that was called Ocean Air and Coconut Water or something like that. I remember liking that one. I liked the ocean air note that was in it, but there was just too much coconut in that one that kept me from loving it. I mean, I like it, but it kept me from loving it. This one is more appealing to me and has more of that outside air note and just smells cleaner. And this is a scent that is more like what I would love. And honestly, this is a scent that I would think would be absolutely amazing in the laundry line and the cleaning line. I love this. I really, really do love this scent. Like I said, it doesn't really smell like it leans one way or the other. It doesn't really smell feminine. It doesn't really smell masculine. I think it would be perfect for laundry. And as far as performance goes, performance was absolutely fantastic. I put a cube in the bathroom, and honestly, in that really, really small bathroom I have, if you've seen my warmer tour video that I did, that bathroom is extremely small. I could have probably gotten away with just half a cube. Like I could make this bar last forever using it just in that bathroom. Now, in the master bathroom, I would probably have to use, you know, 1.5 cubes, 2 cubes, somewhere like that. The bedroom, I might can get by with, you know, 1.5 cubes, something like that. Out here, I did 3 cubes. Now, for me, if you've watched my videos, you know, I just cut my cubes up into little pieces and I put them in different warmers just because I get a better scent experience that way. And I'm really sensitive to scent. So for me, I don't have to use a whole bar. You know, I know some people that have open concepts, they like to use 4 or 5 cubes or a whole bar. That is just insanely too much for me. I'm just too sensitive to scents to do that. But 3 cubes was amazing out here. Honestly, if I just wanted a light scent, I could probably just get away with doing 2 cubes instead of the 3. So for me, I really, really love this bar. I'm really, really glad that it doesn't have much coconut, but I do think the name is misleading because it says coconut blossoms. So for me, I would be thinking, if I saw this, I would be thinking, okay, it's going to smell like coconut and it's going to smell floral, when really, I don't think it really smells like either one of those things. I do think there's more of a floral type note in the background than there is coconut. Like I can smell it, but I think it's giving it more of like a spring air type feel to it. But I really don't smell any coconut at all, even when it's warming. At one point in the bathroom, I walked in and I thought I smelled a hint of like a coconut smell, but really not noticeable. It's just mainly like this refreshing type clean scent that you smell, and it was just extremely nice. I really, really enjoyed it. Out here, like I said, I don't normally do scents like this, fresh scents out here, out in the open concept, but it was such a good performing bar that it was nice. It smelled clean. It was a great bar. I think that this will be a bar that a lot of people love just because it's kind of fresh and clean. I don't really think there's anything in here that would, you know, bother anyone. You know, I'm really sensitive to scents, and the floral type note that's in here. It said lily of the valley, so I was really concerned. I thought it was going to be really strong, like the lily of the valley bring back my bar that we had, but I don't even think it smells anything like that. Like I can't even, when you smell the bar, I can't even determine what type of floral note that is. Like I said, it just kind of smells like it's giving it a springish, fresh, clean air type vibe. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, I really think you should give it a try. If you like fresh, clean scents, I definitely think you will love this scent. For me, I will probably warm it out here in the open concept in the summertime and like here, like in the spring, maybe a few times, but mainly I plan on adding this bar to club, and I will probably use it in bathrooms. Now, will I keep it in my club? Probably not. I just have a lot of bars in my club that are fresh, clean, aquatic type scents. I have glacier water in my club, and I love using that one in the bathroom. And then I have ocean. If you've watched my channel, you know ocean is like my #1 top scent of all time. So I use a lot of ocean in the bathrooms. And for that reason, there's really no point in me having a lot of fresh, clean, aquatic type scents in my club just because I use ocean a lot. But I do love this bar. I think it's so nice. So I am going to add it to my club just because I love it that much. And I will get a few more bars of it, and I will see how much I use it. And if I am reaching for it, then I will keep it in club. And if I'm not, then it will get the cut, obviously. But highly recommend this. If you love fresh, clean scents, please give this one a try. If you have used this and you have tried this, I would love to hear your opinions about it as well. I was shocked how different it is from the name. I honestly was just completely shocked that I love it as much as I do. I really wish they would have named this something different. I can't think of a name for it. If you have a name idea for this one, I would love to hear what your idea is. I was thinking something along the lines of like something about spring air. It just needs to have something in it that talks about being spring air, because that's what it reminds me of, like a fresh, clean air. So beautiful. Love this one a lot. Now, the pod. I have not smelled the pod, so let's smell the pod and see if it smells different. This is what the pod looks like. I do love the color of this as well. Okay. Wow, okay. The pod smells a lot like laundry on the bottom. Like when I first smelled it from the top here, just opening the pack, I didn't really smell it, but now that I'm kind of like moving it around, it really smells like laundry from the bottom. So way cleaner. Not quite as strong as the wax, I don't think. Yes, way more clean, way more like leaning more like clean laundry side with the pod. That smells so good. I want this in whiffs. I want this in washer whiffs. We need this in washer whiffs for sure. The pod smells a little lighter, so I'm not quite sure how that's going to do performance-wise. It doesn't smell as strong, like in your face strong, as the wax does. I still don't really smell any coconut. Wow, it smells like this most beautiful laundry scent. With also like a hint of an aquatic note and also a hint of a spring air note. So I'm looking forward to using the pods. I'm looking forward to warming more of this wax bar. I really enjoyed it. I feel like as this bar sits and cures a little bit more, I feel like it's really gonna get even stronger. I am so glad they chose this for Scent of the Month for May. So grab you some of that if it sounds like it would be something you'd be interested in. I'm going to go over the warmer with you. I think it's kind of strange that they created this warmer. This warmer has butterflies on it, and yet the scent is kind of like a clean scent. I mean, I guess they kind of go together. It's just not what I would have expected the warmer to be matching this or the scent to be matching this. I don't know. All right, so this warmer is called Butterfly Wings. And I kind of went back and forth about whether, did I want to get this? Did I not want to get it? In some pictures, it kind of looked like it was going to be a little bright. And if you've watched my videos, you know, I really don't like them to be blinding bright. But, and you know, I like butterfly warmers. I have a butterfly warmer over here somewhere. I don't know if you can see it. And I do enjoy that warmer. And I thought this would be pretty for spring. I might also put it out around Valentine's Day. I don't know. Because it says that it has rose gold butterflies. So usually around Valentine's Day, I decorate a lot with pinks and rose gold and stuff like that. So that's just kind of what I was thinking. This would be a warmer I'd put out around Valentine's Day and then also leave it out for spring. So the dish is this little frosted dish, just a normal size dish here. It does have a 4 on it, so you can use up to 4 cubes of wax. And then, like I've said before, I would never use 4 cubes of wax in the same warmer. I just like to cut up my wax and put it in different warmers. I just seem to smell the wax better that way. Oh, this is pretty. Okay. It does kind of have an odd smell. When I first pulled it out here, it's got a, whew. I don't know what that smell is. It kind of smells like rubber and plastic. I've had this warmer for a while. It's been sitting here waiting for me to review it. So I am just gonna go ahead and keep it out because, you know, this is the perfect time of year to have this one displayed. I'm not sure where it's gonna go. I guess it depends on how bright it is. I am putting a clear bulb in here. Now, I have seen pictures on Facebook of, you know, people using pink bulbs. I've seen somebody using a purple bulb. And honestly, I might have to grab a purple bulb because this, I think, you know, at the end of spring or maybe even now, as you can see, I like to decorate with purple around spring. I have a lot of blankets that have purple in them, things like that. So I think that would be really pretty. But even my bedroom is decorated with purples, and I think I could keep this one out year round in my bedroom and put a purple bulb in it. I don't know. Okay, so this is the warmer. The warmer itself is like a frosted clear glass. And then, because some pictures I've seen made it look like the actual warmer was rose gold, but it's not. Just the butterflies are the rose gold color. But they are kind of raised and really, really pretty. Kind of like a coppery gold. Wow, that's pretty. Wow. Okay, so I really love this. It's coming off a lot brighter on camera. Okay, it's really not that bright because this is kind of like a frosted type warmer. It's really shielding some of that bulb glare, and it's not as bright as it's looking there. Oh, let me see. Wow, that looks so bright. It's not that bright. Let me turn this off. This is so pretty. So it definitely looks, when it's turned on, you really can't tell that the butterflies are rose gold. The whole warmer just kind of looks like a goldish tan. The butterflies kind of look like a goldish brown. But it's really pretty. I hate that it's showing so bright. That's more of like what it looks like. It's just it's definitely glowy, and there's definitely more light coming from the middle there, but it's in no way super, super bright like it's showing up. This is stunning. I really love this. If you love butterflies, I mean, butterflies are okay. I mean, I know some people just absolutely love butterflies. So if you are somebody who loves butterflies, you decorate with like butterfly decor or anything like that, you need to get this. This is absolutely beautiful. I love it off. I really do. I love the rose gold and the look of this warmer. So I'm going to have to find somewhere for this. I do not know where this is going to go. There are a few places on here that look kind of, I don't know how to explain it. Like there, you can kind of see the texture of it. It's very different. Interesting. I like this. I think this is going to be a good performer. We'll have to wait and see. It is a 25 watt. It is 6.5 inches tall. So I think it'll be good. Let me tell you what the price is. If you want to purchase this warmer in May, which is, you know, the month that it's featured in, you will get it 10% off. So if you purchase it in May, you can get it for $45. If for some reason it doesn't sell out in May and it's still available after May, you can grab it for $50. So it just won't be the sale price. But it's absolutely beautiful. I really do love this a lot. I just do not know where I'm going to put this. So I would love to know if some of you grabbed this warmer and what you think about it. Have you used it yet? Is it a great performer or not? I do have a pink bulb here, so I'll show you what that looks like. And I will try to grab a purple bulb, but I'm not sure if I have one up here. Okay, so this is pretty. I do like the pink a lot. I think that this would be absolutely adorable in a little girl's room, a little kid's room. That's coming off kind of red, but it's really not. It's this absolutely beautiful pink with the little butterflies coming through. Let me turn this back on. I think you could actually see the pink a little bit better with it on. Now, you can see how it's pink, but it just doesn't do it justice without it being dark in here. This is so cute. I love that. I think it would be so cute for a little girl's room. So let me go see if I can find a purple bulb real quick. Okay, so I was able to find a purple bulb. Now, purple bulbs are just very, very light, in my opinion. So right here with this light on, like you can hardly tell that that purple is in there. So let's see. Oh yeah, that is beautiful. That is so pretty. Okay, so if you are worried about this one being too bright, which I don't think that it is at all. I mean, this purple bulb is just like really tones it down. This is beautiful. I might have to leave it out as a purple warmer. It's kind of hard to tell the butterflies. The butterflies are obviously like way more noticeable with that clear bulb, but with the purple, it's just so beautiful. But I'm partial to purple. I love purple. And then, you know, for Scentsy, the color is purple and we have the butterflies. So this honestly, I think would be a beautiful warmer up in my office upstairs. So maybe I'll have to move it there and leave it year round, or leave it this way in my bedroom, I think, with the purple. So I don't know. That's so pretty. I love the purple. So tell me what you guys think. What color do you love? I'm partial to the purple right now. I don't know. I was thinking that I was going to love the clear the most. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure which bulb I'm going to put in there. I'm not sure where I'm going to display it. I guess I need to figure that out first and then figure out the bulb. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know down below which bulb was your favorite. If you have tried the Coconut Blossoms bar, I would love to know what your opinions about that bar was and how it performed for you. So I think that's it for today. I'm going to go ahead and record my next video. I hope all of you have an absolutely lovely day, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much. Bye.